Hello Internet, this is Entire French Army again, and I had to cut out a little scene because the video is too long for YouTube. According to my iMovie, everyone else gets to make long movies, but I don't. But at any rate, all that happened was I finished emptying out my shotgun into George, and then I went to the box, and this is what it gave me. So I want to draw George away from that crawler, just to be safe. And if I take him over here, I should have enough time to empty out my gun before the crawler gets there. Okay, so I'm running up, kill George, get my MP40, so that when the Wunderwaffe expires, I have something at least half decent. But of course, George fucks me over. Sorry for the language. George didn't want to give me a perk this time.
Not a moment too soon.
That's okay. We got our MP40, it's round 12, we'll be alright. I like to keep that door closed at the bottom of the lighthouse. I really don't want them coming in from there. And I'm just gonna do another rape train. It's round 12, so we'll be one round more cautious than we were in the previous round. Just always looking the next spot we want to run. We want to. We never, when we're running, we've already thought it out. We've already played that scene out in our head, and we've made it there successfully. What we want to do is always be looking where we're running next. See, I've already got. That was a nice little. I like to call that a zombie zigzag. Sometimes you just gotta run to the left and to the right and to the left to make the zombies look or turn one way, and they swing and they miss, you know, and you live, and that's what's important. Every one less zombie hits you and you live, and you get to play the next round. Just trying to make as many points as I can. I really hate, see, that was a good turn. I cut off my train. I cut it real short because, you know, I would have died otherwise. But fire sale is a real death trap. And if you don't have a crawler, I really don't recommend going for it. Unless, you know, it's the first 7 or 8 rounds. But once you get this far even, you know, it's just really dangerous. It's just something you don't need to do. The game tries to trap you like that. It wants you to think you're safe, or that it's your friend. But it's there to kill you. Don't ever forget that. That's why you have to jump around in circles at the beginning.
Walking here.
I hope you can hear me more clearly than in my other videos. I watched some of them and I realized that I was mumbling. So I'm just trying to pronounce words better, I guess. I thought that was a little far, but that crawler is made. Semtexes are powerful. When you're set up like this, you know, you can repair the boards or you cannot. It's not really, it's up to you. If you wanted to play extra cautious, a good strategy is to have enough money on hand that if you go down, you could buy all your perks again. Because I can't tell you how many times I've spent all my money on the box and then gone down at the start of the next round and had $350. So, if you want to be extra cautious.
Phew, that was close.
Really not looking forward to dealing with George again. He spawned over by quick reload, I guess. See how much easier that is when you can see the entire way?
Ooh, fog's getting worse again.
It sucks when it's cloudy, foggy, I guess. Close one. But I'm just planning my next move everywhere I turn. If I had seen somebody coming from that ridge over there where George is now, whenever I get there, I'll just a lot of times I won't even shoot any bullets, depending on what round it is. This round I'd probably shoot just about half as many as I would have normally. Because you can still, even if it's only one, you know, he can come up and hit you and you can take off running and you'll be okay. It's not a good plan. Don't have that be your game plan. Have that be your emergency plan. And always be careful not to shoot George, because if I had shot George in that series, you know, I got 3 hits even without shooting George. I wouldn't have been able to run away for a second or two, you know. I definitely would have gone down. So just be really careful not to shoot George. When you get close to the end of the round, you know, you can be a little less careful. Not to ever say you should be not careful. It's a really good habit to always be making a crawler at the end of the round, even if you're not consciously aware that you need one.
Looks like we're getting a break.
You know, there's always something to do. Even just repairing these boards, just get a couple extra bucks. Whatever. Take a breather, regroup. Plus, you get more points for knifing him than you would for shooting him.
No bullets?
So don't just shoot him.
Whatevs, I'm a black belt in Taekwondo.
Of course.
Coming at ya. Both barrels.
I don't think I've gotten anything good out of the box in these 13 rounds. 12 rounds, whatever round it is. The big blinking recording light is over this number. I can't even tell what round it is. So like I've said in earlier videos, I'm just going to empty out both these clips into George. It's especially good on single player, you know, because George dies fairly easily. Certainly compared to what it is on 3 and 4 player. I also like to, I've got the crawler far away and I've got my perks, I'll keep bouncing back and forth in front of George like this so that he swings at me instead of taking a step closer to the beach. But this is the end of the recording for now. Thanks for watching, guys.